Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We've got the curator here, boldly, telling his multidimensional leader here, speaking to them about the appetizer of the light bearer. You're not what they need, but you'll do in a pinch. So you're making waves, you're speaking your mind, you're actually gaining traction here. And this one is calling you an appetizer, and they really want to do something, and they want to shut you up. They're trying to alter videos and audios and perceptions of others. And they're accusing you of being a glory hound, when all you want to do is help people. So they're calling you an appetizer. They really feel that there's some way that they can get to you and trap you and feed you to their black hole demon god, Zilla, the shadow, right? That feasts on light beings, and this off interdimensional, whatever the hell they are, they buy the cattle. And they're fighting right now to maintain possession of the cattle and the spiritual inheritance that comes from the hierarchy belonging to it. They're very bold. And they think that they sincerely can somehow snatch you up and gift you over to the dark. Even though the above and the below are in union here, tackling this middle ground, supporting you and protecting you. They feel that they have an opportunity somehow to replace you with a very good, pretty one who dresses fine and presents herself exactly and speaks exactly what she is told. You took the gifts from them and you gave them to somebody else. They no longer have control of it. They need to somehow do some physical blood work, magic rituals. They're trying to work up a way to do that, to separate you from the divine light bearers. They're having some deep issues about this. The spiritual inheritance comes from the maternal line, and so they really need a powerful feminine to capture the gifts. The psyche creator, the mind and the womb of a very potent light being, so that they can regenerate their populace when they go back in time. They're saying you're an appetizer because if they feed you to their shadow demon, then, trap you there, then they'll get 50% of what you are. That's the percentages that they use. They get 50%. They're working for it because your energy can heal the entire world. You're very large, especially as a collective. It's unfortunate that the ones you have taken the gifts and given it to, there are certain entities that are also of the mind that you're seeking glory somehow. And they're looking at you with judgment, when Osiris has already cleared you as a pure being without malice or pride. These who are taking advantage of the gift think somehow you were released as a prideful being, seeking glory. So what's going on with the collective regarding the curator of vital force, energy, and his appetizer? This fantasy of feeding you as an appetizer to the shadow demon. I want to know how that's going to go for the collective. Whoever it is that he's speaking about, whether it be me or others, let's see how that's going to work out for them. How is this curator of vital force, how is it going to work out for him feeding you as an appetizer to his black hole shadow demon that he's contracted with, feeding souls and energy to? We've got the Eight of Cups on the upright. Disappointment, abandonment, leaving behind. So this is a read for the curator that is so antagonistic, always talking about prostitution and feeding you as an appetizer to the black hole demon god. And he's like, woo, yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. And he's so freaking happy about it. So what's going on in the subconscious here? Yeah. So they're walking away in disappointment with the Eight of Cups. You've got their challenge is that you've got this, the wealth here, the Ten of Pentacles, and a victory. You're moving into your chariot and you're leaving. Now these ones are desperate. They want to trap you. They want to do some kind of a blood ritual. That's what they're talking about. And, you know, they got to make it hurt. They got to get you in the South Node. What's in the subconscious for this disappointment of an entity who is walking away in disappointment? So in their conscious, they're talking about the lovers. And so this is the separation. They want to separate you from your union. So you're already in spiritual union, the strength of two together, the powerhouse. So you've got the wealth, you've got your chariot, and you're in this union, which is very, very strong, and they need to separate you. They need to get you in South Node so that you can mess up the synergy. What's going on in the recent past with this seller of vital force, this fraud who is in charge fraudulently, wearing other people's energy and personality? All of the legal documents are forgeries. What's going on with the curator of vital force and feeding somebody to the black hole demon god? In the recent past, we've got the King of Cups, Prince Charming. Prince Charming coming in for a love offer. Woohoo! Following the heart. Or maybe, yeah, okay, so in the intentions and expectations, what do we got for this curator? Looking for an appetizer. They wanted a new beginning. They're going to use Prince Charming to try to get it. That's what they did in the recent past. In the near future, what do we got for the curator of vital force and feeding it to his black hole god, his black hole demon god? They want to feed death the light of life. So they're defending their beliefs. They're rationing. Woo! Thinking fast. Got to think fast. Got to defend those beliefs. I got to feed that light energy to my black hole demon god so that we can maintain balance. Everything's just a commodity. What's going on in the lens that everybody's looking through, please, Spirit? Celebration. You're celebrating. Your community is celebrating. You are here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. You're departing. You're here with the Lovers. In the environment, what's going on in the environment, please, Spirit? With this curator of vital force and the hope of feeding the light. Well, they're not going to get a victory. We got the Six of Wands reversed. They've been discredited. See, they're trading the life force essence of the light, the stars and the suns, those who have this powerful light energy within them that can heal the water and the land. They've been feeding that essence, sacrificing it to the black hole demon god, trying to maintain balance. They've been using life force of light beings to feed it to that which they've been loyal to in order to trap and ensnare your gifts and your energy and all this good stuff. And it's like a business, right? It's a business. Well, they've been discredited because, man, that's not how you keep balance. You got to do the internal work. You can't feed the people who do the internal work to the whole because you refuse. That's a really disgraceful thing. So hopes and fears of this curator of vital force looking for an appetizer for the black hole demon god. What's going on with that? So their hope is to travel plans, or maybe they are in fear of some kind of travel plans. Let's check it out. What's the outcome for this curator spirit and their appetizer for the black hole demon god? That's what I want to know. I get so tired of listening about it. I want to know about it. They repeat, wrote, trying to like create, they repeat these things so often, it kind of forms like little highways in the brain. Wrote, right? It's like seeds, like thought form, and it's like the more often they travel that highway, that mental highway, by repeating the thought, repeating the intention, it creates a superhighway in the mental body. And then eventually their hope that somehow your mind will believe that belongs there and that you will kind of make it happen, right? That's how it happens. So anyway, that's rote programming. What's the outcome for the curator, please, on their black hole? The outcome for the curator in their black hole, please, Spirit. Hermit. Soul searching. Or a light is being shined on them. This is also independence. Being alone. They might have to go be alone to live with themselves or something, to really go have a look at the past, the memory of what they have done. All right, so they got to go soul search the history of what they've been doing regarding love and the trickery and the towers that they caused. This is all the intention that they've been putting out there. And Spirit said the other day that your intention is your gift. So I don't know, it looks like they might be getting some towers. They wanted to bring a tower to the abundance of people, and they're under judgment for this. And they're going to be getting a financial loss because your wish is coming true, because you persevered. You persevered. So there's that. You are determined feminine, divine feminine. And these ones are in fear and anxiety. They're so depressed because you know the truth and you got your sword up. They got to figure out what to do now regarding all these illusions that they've cast. Because you persevered through it with courage, and you've come into your reward, your inheritance, and your foundation, right, with your community. This is a celebration here. So yeah, they wanted to take it from you. The truth is known about what? About them sacrificing people because they're so greedy. And now they're in a deep, deep wound. Ten of Swords. They have betrayed everybody and everything, and now they're coming up on a painful ending. Oh, they're going to be put to rest by death. For fighting, for the fruits of your labor. According to the Most High God, this is what shall be. They'll get what they deserve. That's what he told me. And you, darling, look, you're getting your love, you're getting your sunny vitality and all of your energy, and you're going to get that because you're so balanced. You did the internal work. You didn't sacrifice anybody. You didn't destroy anybody. You actually were destroyed and then had to rebuild yourself back up into this energy so that you could move beyond this. And you did really, really well. So there's that. I mean, seriously. If they're going to be talking about prostitution and feeding the light body to a dark hole entity for eternal suffering, then I'm going to read on it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to find out. Okay, you want to talk about it? I guess we're going to talk about it. You want to talk about it? I guess we're going to talk about it. Everybody will be talking about it. They think I'm a bitch. Well, gee, I'm not too fond of them either. I'm just not. All right, so we got the curator of life force vitality looking to feed the light bearer as an appetizer to this black hole that they have pledged allegiance to. So let's see, they're disappointed in an Eight of Cups energy. Walking away. They took a gamble. They're disappointed. They took a gamble. They've got addictions. They're addicted to your energy, is what this is. They have been dealing in the life force vitality of the organic life forms here for so long, particularly the stars and the sun. They're addicted to the energy. I've actually heard somebody say, I'm addicted to her energy. And they were going through extreme withdrawals. So they're in disappointment. They don't get the energy. Their drug of choice, you know, that of the star and the sun. They're challenged because you have your wealth. You've got the wealth. You have the wealth. And you have your chariot here. Right? You're very determined to get out of here, to get out of this mess. You're not going to stick around and feed into this anymore. You're leaving. This could be a timeline split because there are a lot of adjustments happening out there. The curator in their black hole, please, Spirit, what's going on there, please, in the challenge position? They're disappointed. They took a gamble. They're addicted to your energy. They're challenged because of your wealth and security, your 10 of Pentacles, and you're in your chariot. You're determined to move forward, to depart this, to leave it behind. And they have to leave it behind. Walking away, leaving it behind. Whoa, Spirit. We got something for the challenge position with these cards? Yeah, darling. See, this is the thing. You know, they repeat this stuff over and over and over and over again. And it's meant to irritate you when you pick up on these kinds of things. It's meant to affect your emotional body, your energetic body. And it's meant to throw you off kilter because they need you in the South Node so that they can make this spell work stick to you. And it'll only stick if you get militant or angry or somehow riled up and knocked out of your temperance and the upright energy. So rather than let that happen, for me, I'm like, okay, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Got one. Narcissist. They're challenged because there's a narcissist. You've got your wealth and you are departing. You're leaving the narcissist. You're leaving the narcissist. They do not get to mess with your stuff. the power of two, the power couples that came together, that in spirit, that are still together doing their thing, you know. And this is the beautiful thing, is that these power couples were introduced in the astral, right? You may not even know each other in the 3D, or maybe you do and you're psychically connected and energetically and all that, but it could very well be that you're actually not even in the same country, but you are working together and getting to know the strengths and the beautiful uniqueness, you know, that makes the dance so special between you. So that's what this person's thinking. He's thinking, oh my gosh, I got it. The lovers came together, the power couples, oh, you know. And then you've got the golden army. You got all this stuff here, man. Just throwing a big old kink into things. Love spell. They're wanting to do a love spell. See, you've got this, you've got the, you're in a power couple union, but you've got this person doing love spells, trying to bewitch you, trying to split you guys up. You know, like they do, the Jezebels and the Jezebels. This is, it all starts, you know, in the mental and the energy, these love spells, these, you know, jerk off, you know, project the energy onto you kind of thing. Knight of Cups. Prince Charming proposals come in. Hey, honey, I'll love you up. You deserve love. You got divorced. Divorce this person. They've been divorced. Prince Charming has been divorced. Lover boy, narcissist. You're moving away from that person or these people or the collective that resides in that energy. So you've got a new beginning here. They've been divorced out of your energy. They're expecting you to have a new beginning. They know you've got your chariot here. You're about ready to take off. Now, some time ago, there was like 11 days, and they were talking about that, which would put it on the 15th. So now there's a full moon out there, which is for release, right? So something is happening, and I think it's going to happen or be complete by the 15th, or maybe there's going to be some kind of big thing on the 15th. Fire sign has a new beginning. So Prince Charming has been divorced out of your energy, out of your wealth. You could be a fire sign having a new beginning, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're trying to do love spells on your union here. They're trying to Jezebel you to get you separated here. You got the Knight of Swords, thinking fast, trying to defend their beliefs about how they manage their relationships. The Curator of Vital Force and their black hole. What's going on with this appetizer, Spirit? So, yeah. So, we got defending their beliefs. They're rushing forward, trying to defend their beliefs. And we got, yes, luck is on your side. So, we're going to go ahead and get more clarification on that before I know. We've got the celebration here. There is a celebration. You got a new beginning. Luck is on your side. Your community is celebrating. You got your 10 of Pentacles and your Chariot. And you've got the Lovers here. But somebody's trying to do... Somebody's messing around with your love, with your passions. They're probably targeting your root and your sacral chakra. They could be targeting your heart. They might be trying to, you know, get all warm down there. Liar. So there's somebody that's happy. We're going to get more clarification on here. They're happy about something regarding this liar. And it could very well be that the liar did not get a victory. They've been publicly discredited. So they're celebrating. I'm so tired of listening to this guy. And honestly, I don't know that it's a guy anymore because it sounds like a boy, like a pre what do they call it? Teen boy, like before maturity. It sounds like that, but it could also be a feminine that's playing a masculine role. That just occurred to me the other day, and it may very well be, considering that his instruction from his God was to bring together transgender families. Now, I'm not saying anything about nothing other than what I have heard. I'm the messenger only. That was his mission, and his God is a black hole that sucks souls, light bearing souls, in order to maintain the balance and the illusion of what they got going on. It's weird, man. But anyway, they've been discredited. They've been found to be unpopular. So they're not able to spy on you, and they don't have any more time. They've run all out of divine timing. Like the timing is, a divine is like, okay, you're done. You're a liar, you're done. So you're not alone here, fire sign. Whatever is going on here, you've got your power couple here, your partner here, and the Hierophant is here, watching over everything. So they're hoping, or they're afraid of you leaving home. You're leaving home. You're in your chariot in the challenge position. You're taking your wealth and you're getting in your chariot and you're departing. You're leaving that narcissist behind. They're disappointed in an Eight of Cups because they're addicted to your energy. They gambled with you. Rather than love you and do the inner work so that they could elevate with you, they just decided to make you elevate through driving you into traumatic and horrible experiences that you had to rise through so that you would gain your light and all of that, and then they would do away with it or they'd get you when you were young, when it was bright, fresh out of the spiritual womb. They're mad that I'm talking about it, but I'll tell you something. I'm tired of listening to it. It's been over 20 years, and it's like, we're almost done. We're almost done. There's a separation happening right now, but they're really ramping it up. I mean, they've only got 4 days before the 15th, which is the date that he was concerned about, and apparently there's some really big stuff going on that's that they consider unsavory. So there's a confession here. We've got, you're leaving home, or they're hoping that they can travel toward you to give you a confession. They're hoping you'll open your heart to that. In the outgoing energy, we've got the Hermit here. So there's some soul searching regarding the history, regarding the memory of what they've been doing. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Date night. So there's soul searching, or there's a light being shined on the history with the Six of Cups here of date night, how they've been dealing with date night, what they did, what they've done. Third party enemies. Gold digging for other people's destiny. Third party enemies. So there's soul searching on what they did regarding date night. Third party enemies, gold digging, other people's destinies. There could be an air sign involved who wants you to open your heart, and the answer is no. You've got a guardian angel, and they're not going to come near you. I don't think you even have to really think about it. I just don't think that your team is, your spiritual team, your ancestors, or your new family tree of the future is going to let these people anywhere near you. They could run into some trouble if they do try. Now, I was questioning this the other day because it certainly felt like there was some of this stuff going on. I mean, I've experienced it enough to know I've been energetically harvested from for many years, and I've experienced it enough to know what it is. And I'll tell you right now, this has taken on they should just remove the love, the word love, because all it is vile energy that's being projected out onto somebody who's already committed to each other. It's absolutely unacceptable that this is happening. But they work in energy, and even though you are part of in a spiritual union, you're part of a dynamic, a couple dynamic, they don't care. They don't have any loyalty or honor, and they don't have any respect for others. So they're in an Eight of Cups energy, or they right now, and they're very desperate. They took a gamble with you. They've got problems with addictions. They're addicted to your energy. You know, they've been feasting on it for thousands of years. They bragged one time about how the bloodlines of the Christed beings has been fueling their scenario, their illusions for thousands of years. Travel. You're leaving. They're leaving. They're getting left behind. So they took a gamble in their travel, or they may try to take a gamble and travel toward you. They're challenged by your Ten of Pentacles. You're in your chariot. You're leaving. You're departing. You're going away. You're leaving that narcissist behind. You're leaving the liars behind. Those that are too full of themselves, those that have arrogance and pride, you know, those that wanted to punish you because of your wealth, of your Ten of Pentacles, your gifts, your love, all of that. And your shine, your light, they need it because that's how they've been maintaining the balance, is by feeding your light to the black hole that they have made a deal with. I mean, they've got this system out that they've been working on, but it costs you your life. The balance in their realm costs you, as a light bearer, a sun or a star, your life. You are the one who does it. But first they have to drive you in suffering so that you, it's like an initiation kind of a sort thing. You have to suffer greatly in order to rise up through it and earn a reward. But once you get up there, they do something, and then you go back into the system and you do it all over again while they siphon the reward. And it's been what's happening. And now there's yelling. There's all kinds of argument going on because this person needs, they need the light energy of a very powerful being. In fact, they said that they were going to unalive the most powerful masculine, and then they were going to trap the most powerful feminine, you know, and use her for the regenesis program while piling suffering onto the most powerful masculine. This is their plan. It's been their plan for some time. It's failing. Obviously, they've got like 4 days before the 15th, and I don't know what's supposed to happen on the 15th, but something is. Right now, they're throwing love spells at the lovers. They're throwing love spells at the lovers, at these very strong power dynamics, these beautiful unions. So they're throwing love spells, they're dumping energy onto their private areas, trying to foul them and get them separated, get them to feel as though, you know, maybe they've got on a date and they had a one-night stand or something. So they're trying to foul the root energy with this love spell crap, projections, and they're trying to split up the lovers so that they can horn in on that. Love. Maybe you're under a love spell. Maybe you're spiritual. Maybe you and your spiritual counterpart are like smitten for each other. Like your energies are so intertwined that it's just, Maybe it's not an actual love. Maybe you're, you know how sometimes when you fall in love, you're like, you feel like you're mesmerized or whatever. But you can call it whatever you want to, however it resonates to you. But it says, I love you and I only want to add happiness to your life. So we'll have to get more clarification on that. This is what this curator is thinking. It's like you two are stuck like glue. It's like you're really into each other and they're envious of this. The knight in shining or Prince Charming has been divorced. Like you're not interested in Prince Charming. You're here with somebody else and you're all goo-goo about it. You're like, whether it be an actual love spell or whether it be, you know, something else, whatever. You're laughing. You're divorcing about it. Maybe people are laughing at this person. Love spell. Love. Take it as it resonates. But I really do, I know that this curator has a bunch of these Prince Charmings out there who do that kind of stuff. You know, these love spells. Somebody may be trying to do a love spell on these lovers, trying to get them to be in love with them. So I do feel that there's some of that going on. I'm not sure exactly what you got going on with your spiritual counterpart here. I do think that you are energetically entwined. So I don't know what that could mean. I mean, it could mean that you are one. You got a new beginning here. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And there's no gaslighting. Like, it's not manipulated, right? Nobody can manipulate your perception of reality. You don't doubt yourself. There's no doubting of yourself. You're moving forward into this new beginning, and you're sure of it. You've got a Knight of Swords here. They're fast. They're thinking fast. They want to defend their beliefs. They want to sabotage you. You've got luck on your side, or yes, there's luck on somebody's side. Let's see what that is. What do we got going on here? Unsolicited advice. So there's a Knight of Swords that wants to, that maybe they're acting on some unsolicited advice. Somebody said, "Hey, I know best," and maybe they are like rushing forward, you know, with this advice, trying to defend their beliefs, and luck is on your side. There's a celebration here. We got a liar. There's a celebration regarding a liar. What's going on? Why is there... And we got no apology. Like the liar didn't apologize, or you're not accepting any apology from the liar. And maybe that's what the celebration is. You've cut them out. You're like, I'm not accepting your apologies. I don't want any energetic entanglement with you. I don't care. This is who you are, and that's it. I'm releasing you. We don't need to apologize. The string of an agreement regarding an apology, right? Why? There doesn't need to be any agreement or apology accepted. That's a liar. They're untrustworthy, and they're all about their own personal achievements. They don't care about other people. They feed the light to this black hole, and that's how they maintain balance. They don't do the inner work. They siphon the energy, dress up in it, and then pretend they have. And the thing is that they're addicted to your energy now. They all are. We got spy in the reverse. The envy one can't spy on you, and it says give it time, everything in divine timing, and that's in the reverse. So they don't have any more time with the divine. They can't spy on you. Oh, they need your support. They need a big favor. They need your support, but they're not getting it. They can't spy on you, and they don't have any time with you. They want to make travel plans, or they're to confess to you. They got travel up here too. So it's like they want to travel toward you, get in your 3D space for a confession. But this liar, there's no apology. Like, no, this isn't going to happen, because the apology, first of all, isn't sincere. They definitely don't want to apologize about this. They need a loan. They need assistance. They need financial assistance. And you're the one with the wealth. Okay. They want to reconnect. These brutalizers of light and life force essence, of the divine, the shining ones. They chose not to love them. They chose to look at them as an animal, as a commodity, something that they can just use to satisfy this black hole that they opened up or did something. I don't even know how they developed that, but they have to require this balance, because they pay. It costs you your life, the life of the light bearer. We've got the hermit here, soul searching. They got a soul search about what they've done in the past. They use third-party enemies on date night to gold dig their life cycles. And that's what they're trying to do now. Or this is what they're going to do, because we got the hermit and nostalgia. So they're thinking about it. There's a light being shined on it. And this one came out, and it came out in the reverse. We got past in the reverse. You are over the past. You're over it. You're over the past. Because this card says, I still haven't gotten over the past. But you're over it. You're like, I don't need your apology. I'm over it. We're done. That's what you did. They want to say they're sorry. They're sorry about their perspective. They're sorry about secretly trying to get revenge on you and sabotage you. They're hoping that you will give this unfriendly, hostile person care. They want you to give them your care. They want you to care about them. So your intentions are pure, and you may consider giving some kind of sage advice, but the thing is that they want to bring chaos to you. See, right now they want you to welcome their chaos. That's what the apology is. That's what the confession is. It's all about you re-welcoming the hostile, unfriendly chaos. They want you to care about them so that they can continue trying to sabotage you. Their I'm sorry, it's a lie. They don't mean it. They want to continue third party sabotaging you and extracting the wealth out of your new cycle here. They don't want you to remember the past. You're over the past. You're not going to repeat the past. They don't want you to remember the past. They're not welcome to your future. So yeah, I really don't like talking about this, but this has been plaguing me for the last 2 decades, and the dude's just really going over the top this afternoon talking about it, and I'm like, okay, fine, you want to talk about it? Fine, we'll talk about it. We'll freaking talk about it. 8 of Cups and the upright. They're disappointed. They took a gamble. They're addicted to your energy, and then we've got travel here, so they may try to travel toward you. We should take a trip. So there could be a group of people who wants to travel toward you. They want a heart bond. They want to bond with your heart. Now, this isn't always love, okay? They're trying to do a love spell on you. That's exactly what it is. They're doing a love spell on your union. So they're trying to mess up the intimate connection that you have there because they want your love. It's a spell. So you got your 10 of Pentacles, you're in your chariot, and you're leaving behind this dishonest narcissist. They're trying desperately to trap you. They need you to pay their debt with this black hole. They need your powerful light to bring balance to the illusion that they have to live in, right? Sacred space. So the narcissist, you're releasing. So you've got your 10 of Pentacles. You're in your chariot. You're departing this narcissist, being very courageous in the face of this dishonest liar. They're also challenged by your sacred space and the connections that you have here. See, you two have plans for this new cycle. And as this is wrapping up, you're still dreaming about it. That's what's keeping you together. It's like you are here. You've got sacred space. You're two already looking over your spiritual children. And they're throwing in a love spell trying to get between you and your love. Oops, let me see here. They're throwing in love spells trying to get between you two here and your actual love. They're trying to separate you with some kind of nasty passion. They were talking about that the other day. Is she nasty? I don't know, are you? But anyway, they're trying to do a love spell. They're trying to separate you with this love spell. They want to bewitch you so that you don't know who's who. And they've been exposed. And they're exposed. The big bird is here, and he's not too fond of people putting love energy on his person. So you're divorcing the Prince Charming. It's like, nope, no more proposals. And there's a laugh. There's laughing. People might be laughing at this person like they've been cut off. Nobody is accepting their proposals anymore. Their illusion is busted. Their illusion is busted. They can't get their routine on. Nobody wants to look. They've been cut off. And nobody wants to visit with Prince Charming. They're laughing at him. They can't get their routine on. They can't create any illusions. Nobody'll get frisky with this Prince Charming. They've been cut off. Huh. How about that? Yeah. I'd rather not talk about it. But sometimes they insist. So you got the Fool card here. You got a new beginning. You are innocent. You're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You aren't manipulating anybody. And nobody's manipulating you. Oh, baby. Wrath. You got a new beginning, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And nobody is able to manipulate anybody's perception about your reality. What they're getting is wrath. The gaslighters are getting wrath. Their illusions are busted. But boy, you are bright and shiny, and they really need you to go into that black hole. Somebody's taking unsolicited advice. They're thinking fast. They're rushing forward to defend their beliefs with this Knight of Swords. And we've got curiosity. So they're curious. They're curious. They want to rush forward. They want to get in your space. They want to get into your space. They're curious about what you're doing. What are you doing? What makes you so special? Whatever. There's a celebration. The liar is here with no apology, or somebody's being sneaky with trying not to apologize, but they don't have any gifts. They're not able to get your gifts. So the liar is here It says, I'm still not over what happened and I would appreciate an apology. So there's a celebration within this community because you do not require an apology over this liar who was not able to steal your gifts. They're not able to steal your gifts. They're in the Six of Wands reversed energy. So they've been discredited. We've got spy in the reverse. They can't spy on you. We've got everything in divine timing. Give it time. And that is in the reverse. So they have no more divine timing. They're given no more time with the divine. They're done dealing with the light energy people. They're done selling that energy life force essence. They need a big favor. They need your support. They need you to elevate them because they didn't do the internal work. They just put you in the black hole and said, yay, I get 50%. Party. And that's what they've been doing. Commitment. Commitment. It could be that that they need a big favor or that you have assistance. So look, they have been discredited. Six of Wands in the reverse. They can't spy on you. They have no more time with the divine. You've got a commitment here. It could be that you have support in whatever this is, or they need support. They're looking for a commitment, a big favor. They need support. They need you to commit to them. Or they committed to somebody else to provide assistance with something big. They committed to supporting that black hole. They need your gifts. They didn't get them. They didn't get them. They're desperate. They're talking about it. They're trying to convince everybody that you are this and that you're an appetizer. You're not what they're looking for, but you're an appetizer and you can kind of settle things down. You know, right now it's like everything's getting gobbled up, right? It's like these people who called forth bad stuff against you, trying to trap you. It's like all of a sudden all this stuff is on them, and it's like in their houses, it's in their head, it's in their energy. And everybody's like, whoa, dude, what happened? So he's hoping that he can travel toward you under the guise of confession and gaining an assistance. Soar. Flying away. So they've been discredited. They can't spy on you. They've got no more time with the divine. You've got assistance and support here. Somebody has offered you a great commitment. That's what that is. They're hoping that they can travel toward you and offer confession and get a loan, but you're flying away. You're leaving. You got a new beginning here. And nobody can manipulate it. If they try, they're going to get wrath. If anybody comes up and deliberately tries to manipulate the perception that people have of you, they're going to get wrath in this new cycle. Because it's being exposed what they're doing here. And, you know, no. It's like there's no 3 counts and you're out anymore. Not with this circumstance. Oh, so the Hermit is here, shining a light on the memories of the third-party enemies during date night. They were gold digging the cycles, the gold and the wealth out of other people's destiny. They have no balance, and they can't undo the past. They're not over the past. They can't get over the past. See that? It says, I still haven't, what does that say? I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. See, you're over it. You're done with it. And they're out of balance. You're done with it. Like, they're done. The past is over. It's done. And they are out of balance because they don't have your light. The harvest went bad. The harvest didn't go well this year, apparently. So there's preparations being made for battle. They're in battle right now. Earlier today at work, the shofar, I hadn't heard that horn before, but I was just sitting there and I heard boo, 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 and it reminded me of those old movies, you know, about the with the way back when. Anyway, boo boo. So I was like, okay, war horn. I got on the YouTube and I found that, and sure enough, that's what it was. And I was hearing it in my head. Now I don't know if that means that it's being blown in the spirit. Like, that was earlier today, and I'm guessing the battle's on. The battle's on, and what this preparation is, these crows are picking them up and they're smashing them on the ground and they're running them over and exposing the meat and plucking it out, and this, like, there's a devouring going on right now, and it could be happening at a distance, or you're being told to keep your distance. Warning, keep your distance, okay? Because these people are resisting. There's a risk. Because these people are resisting. So you don't want to get distracted by the ghosts, right? Who are trying to scavenge you and mimic you. Because they're being released right now. They're being released because you have outgrown their upside down perspective. You have outgrown their upside down perspective. See, you have abundance. You are like a natural manifester, and they were wanting to bring mischief to you. They were bringing mischief to your luck, and they wanted to dominate you and displace you, kick you. They kicked you right out of your territory, left you homeless, dominated your life, put you in suffering, because at the end of all that suffering, you would have dharma that they could then siphon out and feed, 50% to the black hole or whatever. And the whole team that was on that is now in upheaval. They're in grief over how they played you, because you are in a new direction. See that? You are all bright and shiny, and they are still in the night, and you've got protection. You could have protection from the night. Take it as it resonates there. You could be alone, and this protection could be coming throughout the community, in the night, or however. You're an anomaly of nature. This is beautiful. So anyway, yeah, I just didn't like hearing the little twerp talking like that, and I'm like, okay, fine. This is why I learned how to read the tarot. All right, and I started learning how to read this, because, like many of you, the energy sometimes gets jacked out, and sometimes thoughts will go through our mind, and we'll be uncertain how things are going, and we'll get really upset. And we won't know how are things going, and then the anxiety or whatever can build, and then once that builds, they can plant more stuff on, and it just gets too much. So I learned how to do this because I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm like tired of listening to it, and I just want to see, okay, well, is it as bad as they're making it sound? And oftentimes, most often, no. Most often, no. It's just a dream, right? A fantasy, an illusion, trying to be cast in the mental pathways of the mind. So anyway, the curator that wants to feed your light to the black hole is in an 8 of Cups. They're very disappointed. They took a gamble and they're addicted to your energy. They've been feasting on it for centuries. They want to travel and they want to try to get a heart bond with you. They want to mend this connection. But the problem is that these are evil little suckers, man. Bad dudes or dudettes, whatever they want to call themselves. Look. So they're indecisive. They don't really know what to do. They think that they should take a trip to try to get a heart bond with you, but they don't have any energy, and they can't make a decision about it. They got to walk away. They might be disappointed because you are traveling with your heart bond. And they don't know what to do about it because they don't have any energy. They need your light. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here. You've got this beautiful wealth. You're in your chariot and you are departing. You are leaving that dishonest narcissist. And you're moving into your sacred space with your partner here. Together, you're already there energetically in the astral and all that. This person is barking up the wrong tree. Look, dishonest again. You're leaving it. You're leaving the lying, dishonest narcissist. We got the double liar, man. They're a double liar. They're just not a liar. They're a double liar. You're leaving them and you're entering into your sacred space. They're very much challenged by that. See, you're on a trip in a heart bond and you're leaving them and you're in your sacred space. They can't really do anything about that. Lovers is here. You're in a union here. The strength of two together. We've got this one. They're trying to put a love spell in between the lovers and their love. So they're trying to bewitch them with this bad energy that they keep trying to put on one or both of them. They are exposed. This situation is not being neglected. It will be dealt with, and probably not in a very nice way. The Prince Charming is being divorced. Their proposals are being rejected here. We've got illusion in the reverse and routine in the reverse. So they can't get their routine on and, do what they normally do with their sex magic or whatever. And they can't get the illusion on. The illusion is busted. The illusion is busted. People are laughing. They're probably very, very mad about this exposure. Yeah, people are laughing. People are gossiping. And they don't want to have anything to do with this person. They're like cut off. They're real mad because you got a new beginning here with the Fool card. You're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Nobody can gaslight it. Nobody can manipulate you. If anybody tries to do that, they will receive wrath. They've been exposed. This situation won't be neglected. And we've got, they're going to be receiving wrath. They didn't give anything. There was no reciprocity. Or they won't be able to fight back. Anybody who tries to gaslight you in your new beginning, in your new chapter, they're going to get wrath and they will not be able to fight back. It's going to be like, nope, you're just going to be taken out. Boom. This isn't going to be a fight. Done. That's exactly what that is. You want to come up here and you want to draw trouble into this sacred space here. You're going to be let go. Narcissist is dishonest times 2. Bad dude or dudette, whatever it considers itself. They They've been putting the light of the divine into this black hole to falsely hold the illusion of balance and harmony, while the earth suffers because they got to drain the life force out of the earth. Everything, not just the four-leggeds and the two-leggeds and the winged ones and the crawling ones and the swimming ones, but the waters and the land and the air, everything, the trees, all of that grows on the dirt. They've sucked the life out of everything and poisoned the rest. Time. This person doesn't have any more time. They're thinking fast. They got some unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best, and they're very curious about what you're doing in your home. They could be trying to drive themselves into your home because they're out of time. They don't have any more time. They're not being given any more time. You've got, yes, the luck is on your side. These people don't have any more time. So I wouldn't worry about it, about this third party that's trying to come forward and get in your space right now. There's a celebration here because the liar, you don't want an apology from this liar. Or the liar hasn't apologized about the gifts that they were not able to steal. You're over what happened. You are over what happened. You are over this liar. And there's a celebration here. And we've got reunion in the reverse. There will be no reunion. There will be no getting together with nobody. They're divorced right out of the energy. This energy that is a gold digging life cycle siphoner, they do not get to be reunited with you. They're getting completely divorced out of these unions. They have been very, very bad with your life, with the life of the collective, the shining ones, the suns and the stars. They've been discredited with the Six of Wands in the reverse. They can't spy on you. They're not being given any more divine time. You have a commitment here that's supporting you and assisting you in this process. You don't have to worry about anything. Look, they're supporting you with these guilty parties here. They're not getting any more of your time. They don't get to stay in your divine energy. They're guilty. And you're getting assistance with this. We got travel, confession, loan, and soar. Look, soar, third party. Somebody wants to travel toward you. They want to make a confession. They're in need of financial assistance. They want to leave the third party, or they're saying that they're going to leave the third party. They're soul searching about what they've done in the past with these third parties on date night, gold digging other people's life paths. They're out of balance because you're over it. And you're not revisiting the past. They're guilty, and they're also a liar who has hope to remain in your energy because this was an unexpected outcome. All those habitual patterns that they had, it's an unexpected outcome. They're being held back. See, they never gave you any of the flowers, any of the goodness, and they're being held back. They want to talk to you. They want to mend the connection that they chose to sabotage. Because you're going into a responsible, destined path here. Or this is the connection that they chose to sabotage, the destiny that they were supposed to be responsible and have a family with you, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's over now and you're out of here. Their values were all about money and the business is finished. They were unsatisfied with what they had. And now there's an understanding about what they did. There's disagreements here. They didn't appreciate you at all. And now they want your forgiveness regarding how they treated you in this commitment. They are in regret for leaving you in solitary confinement and laughing while people were hurting you. They're overwhelmed by this detachment. They're overwhelmed because they can't feed your energy into this black hole, and they're stuck with imbalance, okay? They're feeling your absence. They want to escape the soul contract that they have with this entity, but they can't. They were trying to make you pay it. They were daydreaming about putting an irreplaceable being in the shadows. But they made mistakes. They made mistakes. They didn't realize that you love yourself and that you were able to heal yourself from everything that they were doing to you. They're feeling broken and shattered and hurting from what they did, this prideful person or people, because you're in a new chapter. And they're running now, and they're being chased. The runner is being chased because the truth is revealed about what they did with chemistry, with passion, with sex. The secrets regarding soul ties. They missed their opportunity with an inseparable union. They've been found unworthy. So, yeah. I mean, this is the entity that I know as the curator. They've been feeding light-bearing people, light-bearing, love-bearing people. The more you suffer, the greater your light is. And they've been, like, as soon as you come into that, they've been like, boom, go away. And then they siphon all that out and then feed their little thing, and then you get 50%. So that's how that's been going. And I'm just going to pull a little bit more of these cards because this is a read that they insisted that must happen because they wouldn't be quiet. So everybody needs to hear about it. Everybody needs to hear about it. I'm not going to be the only one to hear about it. Everybody needs to hear about it. Thank you, Spirit, for letting the cards tell the story. I'm grateful. So they're in an Eight of Cups energy. They're in disappointment because they're getting left behind. They took a gamble on you with your energy, and they're addicted to it. They are addicted to it. You're taking a trip. You're going on a heart bond, or in a heart bond. You are heart bonded with somebody, and these ones don't know what to do because they have no energy. You've left. You're in your chariot. You're leaving. Stubbornness in the reverse. See, you're traveling, you're in a heart bond with somebody, and there's no arrogance. Like, you're not arrogant at all. You're getting left behind. It's just, you're just love. You've got your an abundance of love, you know, and you're not arrogant about it. You've got these gifts, but you're not arrogant about that either. You're just grateful to be alive, you know, having survived all these curses, and you're just grateful that you can, you know, nurture the life in your sacred space. This is the whole point. And people wanted to curse you because you had the wealth, because you suffered and you had all this wealth, and so they wanted to curse you so they could take it from you. And this is the pattern. So they're challenged by you having your Ten of Pentacles. You're in your chariot. You're departing the narcissist. You're leaving the narcissist who is dishonest ×2, and you're moving into your sacred space. Woo! Eternal love. You're moving into your sacred space with eternal love and your Ten of Pentacles. You're departing. You're getting ready to leave, or you are leaving. That's the challenge. Boom. But you've got the Lovers here, the strength of two together, and these people are doing love spells on you both, trying to get in between you and your love. This that only wants to add happiness to your life. And they've been exposed, and this stuff is not being neglected. They will receive confinement here. They will be confined. They will be locked away from your love. Unfreedomed. They are locked out of your love. They've abused it so badly. So they're divorced out of it. Knight of Cups, you know, that Prince Charming is divorced right out of that. The illusion is in the reverse, and the routine is in the reverse. They can't do the routine. Everybody's laughing at them. They don't want to sleep with this dude anymore. They don't want to have anything to do with them. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's talking. Nobody wants to work with this person. Routine is in the reverse. They've been completely cut out. Like nobody wants to work with this person. Nobody wants to sleep with them. He's a laughingstock. And he's really mad. He's really mad because you have alliances. Because you are trustworthy, honest, and your alliances like you. Love you even. They're delivering wrath to anyone who tries to deliberately manipulate the perception of you. And they're not going to be able to fight it. They won't be able to fight back. Which means that it could be unseen. Like this could be a spiritual battle. Wrath in the home, right? Like stuff flying off the shelves or whatever. I don't know. I had a vision one time of a karate guy. He had his house, it was black and white. And he had, like, the windows were dark. There was no curtains on them, but they were like the small panels. And they had the wood in between each panel, like, and all of that. So the windows were black. I don't know if it was painted black or if it was just dark outside. But the wood in between each window was white, and all the walls were white. So there was black and white. Anyway, this guy stood up, and he was behind his couch there, and all of a sudden he threw up a freaking karate kick. I mean, he like did the splits mid-air. It was like, whoa, it was impressive how high he got that leg. But it was like he was trying to kick somebody in the chin or something. So this kind of thing, this could be that kind of wrath, you know, where they'll try to fight it, but they just can't. They can't. You can't fight what you can't see. Or feel. Or touch. You just move through it, but it can certainly get you. That's wild, man. Look, separated. Separated. So we've got reciprocity. Maybe they're receiving wrath because they didn't reciprocate. They just took and took and took, and they took so much. They took so many lives of the beautiful light-bearing people, the suns and the stars, and they dumped it into this hole so they could artificially hold balance and, you know, pretend that they had it all together while commanding people. So they're receiving wrath because they didn't reciprocate. Maybe they're going to get separated. Or it's going to be wrath if they can't fight. They will be separated. There's a Knight of Swords here. Thinking fast, wanting to defend their beliefs. They're curious about what you're doing. They're trying to get into your house. This tells me that they took some unsolicited advice and they're trying to come into your living space. Astral travel to you or something. That's just not a good idea. They're out of time. And this is like, I'm afraid it's too late to take any action, but it's upside down. They're not able to move. Like it's not only is it too late to take any action, like they're out of time. Like there's no more time left for them. They're being confined. This is no longer being neglected. What they've been doing with love spells has been exposed. And this is the conclusion. You have gained, and they're not going to be able to take your stuff anymore. You've grown. You've grown. You're a blessing. You're a blessing. You've done very, very well here. Considering what these ones were doing, you know, what you were up against. All of your beautiful, vital life force essence. We got strategy. So, what? We got reunited. Their strategy did not earn them a reunion. They didn't get your gifts. You don't want an apology. And they're not reuniting with you. Their strategy failed. So, Six of Wands in the reverse. They're found unpopular. They've been discredited. They can't spy on you. They're out of divine time. They're not getting any more with the divine. No more time with the divine. Somebody is here, committed to assisting you and supporting you in this environment regarding those who are guilty. They're guilty of causing you risk and necessary survival. It could very well be that they can't spy on you. They have no more divine timing, and it looks like maybe they need assistance and support for the commitment they made to cause you survival. Take it as it resonates, please. They're frightened here. They're frightened about what they did. They're stressed out over your marriage, over the unions here, over the divine light beings, the suns and the stars coming together. They did not want you to come together. They wanted to harvest you and feed you into that hole before you woke up and discovered each other, and then united into as a power couple. Man, that threw everything off. It's bringing death to them. That's why they wanted, long time ago, I heard them say that if you survive, that they'll bring judgment. And so it was really, really crucial that they unalive all of the shining ones, but it just didn't happen that way. And there's a memory of everything that they did. And now it's their turn to go suffer some stuff, man. It's time for them to go live and learn. And they're furious because justice is being served. See, they got to go walk the walk, right? They taunted you, tortured you, told you you have to walk the walk, laughed and laughed and laughed because they've been getting away with it for thousands of years. But then all of a sudden, you guys made it together. You actually came together. And it's like, oh, crap. Yeah, well, oh, crap, yeah. They're not high value. There's no value to them. They were siphoning yours. So the Hermit's here regarding the history of third-party enemies doing date night, gold digging people for their wealth in their life cycle. Like getting with somebody, getting married, and then, somebody who has a house, land, property, bank account, whatever, and then kind of unaliving them or getting rid of them, and then all of a sudden they're left with this beautiful stuff, right? And that was kind of a cycle. And now they're out of balance because you're not repeating the past, and you're over it. You're completely over it. You're here with your new family, and you're taking all your love with you, all this beautiful love, and you're building a sacred space for eternal love. True, true, true love. You're leaving behind these double whammy narcissists, man, and you're moving on into the future. And it's all about family. It's all about love. And these ones are going to be lonely. They're lonely and they're going to be sick because they're addicted to your energy. They don't have it. They're going to have to get their bling on. They're going to have to go walk the path that you walked and hope that they, turn into a diamond, I guess. Because you've reached the top of the mountain. You are on the top of your mountain. You're a good, kind, moral human. You've earned a lot of merit and you have reached the top of the mountain. You didn't fall off. They couldn't throw you in the hole, and you climbed all the way up to the top. And look, you're getting your reward. And your reward is love and family. Eternal love and a sacred space that is beautiful for the children, for the little ones, where they're like the priority. And somebody, those ones who did rituals on you or magic on you, they might, and were tempted to do so, they might be losing their sight, like their third eye sight. They can't see anymore. They can't use their third eye anymore. They won't be able to get into your space or astral travel or just midnight watch you as you sleep or whatever they do, right? And they thought it was a great idea to come after the gift and this and the money, the gifts and the money of these people. But you're okay. You're okay. You're stable. You're harmonious within yourself and in your environment. And these ones are sick about it, man. They're fighting with each other. You're still at peace. And they're like, they were supposed to be in South Node. But you're having sweet dreams. You got yourself, you did the inner work. You did the inner work. You're the diamond. You're shining brightly. It could be that you were obedient to whatever your internal teachings were, like the teachings that you learned before you actually came into the flesh, right? So these ones are cannot curse. They can't curse or rob your real estate, your land, your business. They can't do it anymore. No more cursing your land or your business. And you're going to have a mega project here. That's what it says right here, mega project. You've reached your goals. You're getting your reward, your promise, your new career, whatever business it is that you're going to open, you're getting it. You won. These prideful people challenged you with their indulgent friends, and you won. You won by staying relaxed, by self-regulating in situations and interferences that were meant to put you in South Node so that they could stick all the ickiness onto you. But you rose above it, you breathed through it, and you you realize that you can't, if you pour fuel on a fire, you're just going to get bigger fire. So, the only way that you can manage that is to not pour fuel on the fire. So they sent fire your way, and what did you do? I don't know. Maybe you took a bath. Maybe you took a shower. Maybe you, drank a lot of water. Maybe you, settled the waters within your system another way. I don't know, but you relaxed. And there's evidence of everything that they did trying to trap you into these icky commitments, these bindings. They tried to bind you and trap you, and there's evidence of it. So there's good news here. Apparently this third whale enemy that was bullying this sweetheart or these sweethearts, they were doing prayers, wearing masks. They were doing all kinds of stuff, but you persevered through it. Whatever they were doing, I don't know what they were doing there. Using prayer work? Were they citing prayer things badly or something? They want to compromise. They're mentally disturbed right now. They're having some serious issues in the mind. That's what their intentions were for you. They were daydreaming of putting you in a nightmare. And now they're there. And now they want to apologize. They're getting ready to apologize for vowing to steal your vital force and your fate. They're going through withdrawals, and they're protesting your aid, the people who are helping you, your alliances. They're frightened and stressed out because your marriage is bringing a death to them for the memory of what they've done over time. Yeah, so there you go. Justice. So we got accidents, live and learn. They're going to have to go through that, and they're furious about this justice. because you have trustworthy alliances that are bringing an end to this domination. And they're being cast away. They have lost your care. They've lost your care. They don't know what to do because they're overwhelmed. All right. Well, that's what I got for you. You know, I'm probably going to be in trouble, but it's like, you know what? I'm tired of being the only one. It's like, look, you guys want to, cause me an unsettling, then we'll just talk about it. And maybe travel will happen very soon. Be well, everybody. I hope that this brings clarification to something you already intuitively knew. This is a very serious business. Something definitely probably will be happening for them by the 15th, and we know that this is all happening in the astral. There is wrath. Wrath because they didn't reciprocate. Wrath that they cannot fight. They are being separated right now. See you on the next one, everybody. Bye.